One. Greetings, citizens, and welcome back to another Level Up live stream. We are the MAVERiC Studio players, and this is the Dragon City Chronicles, an XR show of the Shockins and Sorcery system for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. I am your humble dungeon master, narrator, storyteller, lord of the dice, and every other super K you may want to impose upon me, Kyle Pugh. And with me today are MAVERiC Studio players. Let's meet our cast, starting from my left. Tomo, will you start us off, please? Give us your name, brief little thing about your character, and something that your character holds precious, whether emotionally or monetarily.
So, hello everyone. My character is Tinkertop Gimellwadle, gnome investigator, and a little bit of something about me is that I spent decades hiding out at home until deciding to have gotten over elements of my past and trying to get back involved in a life of adventure. And my personal item of significance is old pocket watch, relating to some of the problems I ran into decades ago that led to me hiding out at home. And it's cracked and scratched, and but still works well, and is a reminder to a lot of things related to my past.
All right, well, we'll have to dig on more on that as our stories progress. Alfonso, will you go next, please?
Hi everyone, my name's Alfonso. My character's name is Elias Thornweaver. He's a human. His class is a sorcerer. He's a very weird kind of sorcerer. He's more into the telepathic, telekinetic force of magic. And one item that I find easy to choose for his most important, uh, for his most valuable thing, it has to be his Whispering Dial, which is like a magical artifact he created himself at Wizard's Way, which is like the one magic institution for studying magic in Dragon City. Um, so yeah, it's his go-to for investigation, for um, crafting magical effects. It's his way to connect with others, since he can use that to find echoes of feelings in rooms and sometimes even reading feelings. So that's pretty neat. That's my
That is
character.
pretty neat. All right, thank you. Ryan, will you go next, please?
Yes. Hi, friends. I am Ryan Tyler, playing Ryu Reed Splitter here in Dragon City. And Ryu is a half elf bard. Technically quarter elf, but there's a mix in there. And one item that he prizes and finds very valuable is his magical instrument bag. Essentially a bag of holding, but he can reach in and pull out an instrument. It holds a lot of different instruments. Doesn't always know what kind he's going to get, but it helps keep things fun and musical and magical.
Well, let's hope you don't roll for kazoo. Sam, will you go next?
Yes. Oh my gosh, now that I know we have a bag of holding, that's so fun. Okay, I'm Sam Olson. I play Ophelia Nalu, the merfolk artillerist artificer. And she's loves the days that she can just spend tinkering with certain gadgets and is loving expanding that into her room and learning little interior decorating in Gimellwadle Associates, making sure it looks nice, because obviously her colleagues are a bit more of the ragtag team. They need a little bit of help with design. But her magic or special item is a screwdriver that she actually stole from a handyman that worked at the boarding school that she was forced to attend. It brings back good memories of friends that she met there that kind of caused some chaos. But what's really special is that she kind of added a little glass, like transparent vial within it that still holds some of the water from Merfolk City. So just reminds her of home when she gets to stare at it. There's still little speckles of um, algae that you'd find in that area. But yeah, so that's her little special item. A little bit more of a sentimental value, but still handy, still very usable.
Nice. Wow. An artificer and a little bit of a thief. Uh, Finishing us off, Todd, will you introduce yourself?
I'm Todd Owen. My character, his name is Bruno Jager, a freelance monster hunter. He is a dwarf with the Jager clan. And for his personal item, if I can show this to the camera, let's just see how successful this is. This is the hat sometimes you see me wearing. You can see that little feather. Well, that feather has significance for not only Bruno, but his Jager clan, because the red symbolizes the Jager clan's like loyalty to the Dragon Emperor. And but it also represents more than just the Dragon Emperor. It represents Dragon City. So I am a citizen of Dragon City. And the yellow is just kind of a little bit of flair, but it's a flair for my part of the Jager clan.
Oh, that's cool to know. All right. Well, now that the gang's all here, let's get ourselves underway. As we move to everyone's favorite tavern, the Welcome Stray. Now, when last we left our beloved freelancers, they had gone on a journey to save one of their friends. But someone wasn't there. Someone who was happens to be our gnomish friend, Tinkertop, off on his own adventure. We now cut to the Welcome Stray as he goes to, in his mind, join up with his friends for a late night drink.
All right. I suppose I walk into the bar with kind of a grin on my face, totally ready to tell the story, a simple story about what had happened and the fun I had.
Yes. And now, as you enter, you notice something very peculiar, that there's no revelry or noise coming from the Welcome Stray, which is weird because this is one of the best bars in Goblin Town. Not only that, when you enter, there's a bunch of broken tables and chairs scattered across the floor, and it's just Bort, the Beast Folk bartender, behind the bar.
Bort, what happened?
Tinkertop, I hadn't seen you in a while. I was wondering when you'd stop by. We had a bit of an incident tonight. It was a bit of a rough time. Where have you been?
I was busy. Something came up. Something in my home neighborhood. What happened?
Well, we had a bit of an incident with the guard. Your friends went to go sort it out. We had new Iron Guard came and smashed up the place and captured Ryu.
Was there any trouble? Do I need to rush off somewhere?
No, let's just say your friend should be by soon. I don't suppose you heard that rumbling earlier.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that was probably them. So, fingers crossed, they should be back soon.
I wouldn't sweat it. I think they can cause plenty of trouble without much trouble for themselves.
I absolutely believe that. So in my heart of hearts, I am not worried. But tell me about you. What were you up to?
Well, I was kind of hoping I could tell the team, but you know, a buddy of ours, a pretty awesome tinker inventor named Dieter. He got kidnapped a while back. Well, he got kidnapped again.
Oh,
And I was snooping around trying to figure it out, and it turned into a little solo adventure. It was good times.
Hopefully your friend Dita's alright.
I think so. I think he probably got a little bit of a scare, but otherwise, maybe he's getting used to being in distress.
Well, it may be a little different for you folks up in Gnome Town. Down here, little distress tends to go about once a week or so.
Yeah, I think it's just maybe gnomish time. It happens once every 50 years or something, maybe. Although he has been catching up.
Oh, well, can I get you a drink in the meantime?
Absolutely. I'll take the usual.
Alright. Bit of the old dragon fire for you, my friend. Just then, before Tinkertop even has a chance to get into his drink, the remaining members of his party, Sans one, managed to pop up from the storeroom. Go ahead and
Just a tech check. Can we all move our icons? We are in the storeroom currently. I just pasted them, but if not, we may have to redrag them.
There.
Perfect.
all right, well, come on in, guys.
Who's missing?
All right, and speak of the devils, there they are. I told you they'd be along.
Tinkertop!
Hey guys, I heard you
Good
guys had some
you.
fun.
Hey, Tinkertop.
We did.
You could call
Yeah,
it
wipe off
Where's
some
Elias?
brain guts. About that, we don't actually know. Oh, thank you for the drink, Bort. It is
Of
much
course.
needed after what we just went through. I have no
Well-
idea how you managed to go through those veins.
Are you safe and sound? The veins aren't as bad when you're used to them, but that's more of a beast folk thing.
At least somebody appreciated my bubble coins there. That's a positive. But oh my gosh, yeah, Tinkertop. Elias is kind of missing currently.
Elias, are you still in the storeroom? Are you looking for the good stuff in the storeroom?
Who?
Elias?
Man,
Oh, he's actually missing. We
Remember?
I don't know if you remember.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
our brain's a little hazy from the explosion. I think my ears are still ringing to
right.
be honest, but yeah, we rescued Ryu and left without Elias. I'm not sure what happened. He was caught on the other side of
Right.
what was that brain thing even? I don't even know. That was kind
Overseer?
of terrifying.
Wait, did we get another big explosion and we lost Elias?
Kind of. It's kind of our thing, I guess, to explode buildings and whatnot. It was very cool until we noticed Elias was not with us. But
Right.
you
Yeah,
haven't seen him,
sunglasses
have
and
you?
everything.
Where have you been?
I was just off having a little bit of fun. I didn't realize things would get so crazy. Do we need to be on the move right now, or do we need to sit down and figure things out?
I'm not
I'm gonna enjoy this drink right now.
dipping a toe into the spirit realm. I don't feel like there's any distress coming from back there. Imagine if Elias was in pain or hurt, there would be, echoes in the spirit realm. But I don't know where he went. And I don't think we blew it up on him, but I'm glad we saved me, but it's a bummer that we almost traded places.
You needed saving, huh? Wow. So things, I had a pretty tame time. Solved some trouble, but it was light trouble. Sounds like you guys got yourselves in some real sticky stuff.
I mean, you kind of see the place, right? There's some broken tables and whatnot. The Royal Guard wasn't too happy with Ryu's talents being explored in here.
Oh, it was about like the rules of music. I see.
Yeah.
Well, you know, by the way, those broken tables and stuff, that just kind of looks like Goblin Town on a weekend, right?
That's true.
I'll have you know that my bar is far better than any other piece of Goblin Town. Thank you very much.
Fair.
I still have a little bit of shell shock from the explosion. Ryu, glad you can come back. Glad you can make it back with us. What were we doing down there anyway? The Iron Guard or Iron Hand, some rogue unit of the Imperial Royal Guard that was taking people down in the tunnels for some sort of experiments. Did we ever figure out what was going on with Ryu?
Oh, that's true. Because, you know, Tinkertop, we initially thought he was just being taken to, like, the prison, I think. But they just took him down where we saw our good old friend. Oh, what's his name? I know Bruno hates him a lot.
Oh, the orc. The orc with the magic stuff.
Yeah. Where our last explosion happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
I don't even think Bruno wants to mention
we
him
owe
by
that
name.
guy something.
you said his name Arno
Arno Carno? Yeah.
Arno Brick. I think he's part of the Brick family. Yeah.
Y'all met this guy before?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
met him before.
Yeah.
My family and his, we go way back.
So wait, so now every time we see that guy, there's a big explosion?
He was making another secret lab. This was lab or a factory, if I recall, 2 out of 3, if something like that. He's building factories down there of looks like some sort of army or weapons, arming something for whatever reason. And then I remember 2 giant automatons that were starting to attack us, and then a giant octopus-like brain that... Ophelia, was that you that blasted that brain?
I think I got the last, like, sneeze on it, luckily. I'm glad it looked a lot scarier than it ended up being. I think it was just this floppy brain of goo with some mechanical legs. Honestly, Tinkertop, thinking about you, I think you'd be interested to see how that one worked, because I'm also a little bit interested, but...
Yeah, were you able to grab any? You know, part of what I was busy doing was Dieter got kidnapped again.
Dieter?
Yeah. Funny, huh?
Oh,
What's going on with that guy?
I don't know. He's now is the gnome that leads the most exciting life in Gnome Town.
Yeah.
Who did it this time?
It was
No, it wasn't
actually kind of
Robo.
complicated. You know, I kind of followed the trail to Clock Shop. Goes by the name of Always Right Twice, where time literally stands still.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I guess.
fun.
But yeah, I found him tied up there. But it was weird because what's his face? Hans Tinspring, not the kind of guy that kidnapped anybody, really. You know, makes clocks, a lot of clocks, and maybe not the best clocks even. But found him there, and I almost attacked him, but I didn't really have to. Guy gave up in an instant. Handed him over to the guard, and just couldn't get over the fact that Hans would have done such a thing. So kept on snooping, and I'm sure by this point you guys were busy tracking down yet another kidnapping brought into the underground. It's like what is it, like religious zealots and profiteers somehow share a lot in common, huh? But yeah, then I realized there's this gnome, Amelia Coppertongue, a weird one. One
Yeah,
that might
I
do
need to-
something strange.
Oh. See, I didn't trust her. Guys, didn't I say I didn't trust her? We should have
I mean-
explored that house more.
And I feel like we can trust her
Sure.
sometimes.
Hmm.
But she's willing to do stuff, right?
Who's
Anyway,
this
so-
Amelia?
What was it?
Who was this Amelia again?
Oh, Dieter's wife.
Oh,
Yeah. She rubbed me the wrong way, but I thought, we saved him and now he's getting kidnapped again. I don't know about that. But speaking of the religious men, Rowena's dad was also among that underground with Arno Carno, I believe. We saw a glimpse of him.
Wait, so actual connection.
Yeah,
Between
like there's
Mr.
something
Guns
happening.
And zombies and follow me into the light.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of connection there that hopefully Elias is safe, because I'm not sure exactly who he went with.
Do we think they took him?
I'm not sure. Did we see something happen with Rowena's dad? Did he die?
Yeah, I think he died, and the cult leader, the church leader, I think they both died
Oh, the
He was
cult
there.
leader.
from
Yeah.
mysterious causes.
Wait,
I think
and you said the
I
old
think
guard?
I think they're called the Iron Guard. It's
Iron
we
Guard.
have the Imperial Guard that it's like the police force of the city. Well, when what started this is that we were having a drink at the Welcome Stray, Bort, and all of a sudden the couple like a sergeant of the guard comes in, and then a couple of his stooges, some masked guards that were very, very strong, very tall, and they roughed up Bort a little bit. Sorry about that. And they roughed this place up, and they took Ryu away. And we followed where they went. They went to the local precinct, and we did a lot. There's a lot going on that still remains to be solved. I guess I'm a little shell shocked, honestly, because that explosion got me. I'm glad I have my sunglasses on, protect me from the blast, but I'm a little shocked right now. If anybody can help me fill in some pieces. What was that captain of the guard's name that she gave us the tip about the Iron Hand or the Iron Guard, and who that leader is?
Oh.
Do we remember her name?
Yeah, the one from before, right? The one
Yeah.
that
She's
Nina's
the one
friend.
she's the one that, right. She's the one that didn't hire us, but she's the one that forced us to go to the church and find out what's going on with all the kidnappings. She's the one that gave us the tip about this situation going on. And then we
Yeah,
went
she was
back to yeah, go ahead.
No, she was super helpful. I can't remember her name either.
Yeah, I never remember her name.
That was Officer Balara Polt.
Thank you.
I always want to say Brienne of Tarth, because that's who I'm imagining.
Well, she is no joke. That seemed like one salty warrior there.
Yeah.
it's
Wait a
Officer
second.
Balara.
So this is crazy. You're saying we have like crooked law enforcement. We have arms dealers that use magic and necromancy, and religious zealots, all working together, all bringing
Mhm.
people underground. I had
Something
no
underground.
idea
You should
it
have
was this
seen
crazy.
it. Have you seen anything underground? Have you been underground before?
Just that one time before. I mean, yeah, I guess that was a long time ago though.
Hey guys, we can't
mean-
forget probably the biggest thing we discovered underground. We discovered an entire settlement of beast folk.
The
I
warrant.
mean, that's amazing.
We discovered something about your dad, Ophelia. You wanna fill us in about that?
No,
Really?
no, not really.
Details. Come on, what do you want on?
I mean, luckily it was the one person that cared about my bubble coins, but it might have been just because she had met my dad. Things might have happened between them. I don't really want to know or hear her, kind of expound upon that. but you know, she was big help. I mean, Ryu, you apparently she kind of knew you. Luckily, she was helpful enough.
Who knew your dad?
She was kind of like a druid or something. She said she helped you a long time ago, but she kind of helped us find that you were being held in the veins.
You met Daggermaw?
Yes, Daggermaw. That way, I wish.
Oh. Bless her soul.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
she's a
loved-
druid that's very important to you.
She's the reason I'm here today.
Ah.
Bless her soul. But
She knew your dad.
yeah, I learned that one very intimately.
Is she your mom?
Oh, is she?
God, do I look part?
Oh, sorry.
I hope not.
I had to ask.
I've never seen her before in my life. Is there any resemblance? This would be the bombshell of the century. Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna say no.
I just had to ask. It was my intrusive thought.
I hope there's a way.
Dagger Maw is not my maw. There you go.
Hope there's a way to show the public how does Dagger Maw look like, and how does Ophelia looks like, just to.
It's like an uncanny resemblance. Oh my god.
Very uncanny.
I feel like it's easy not to have the best attitude about the exes of our parents.
Well, I mean, she was willing to show me some letters. I wasn't trying to read nothing from that. I don't gotta know about that just yet.
But she appreciated your bubble coin.
Yeah, she really did. That was really nice to hear that somebody appreciates that. So, you know, might have to venture back down to the veins. I mean, perhaps that's where Elias is? I'm not sure. If there's other... do you know if there's other connections like this? That lead from the city down?
Well, sure. That's how we all get around, isn't it? But, that's not really for me to say. You know, you'd have to make your dealings with Daggermaw on that and get the blessing of the ghost. I'm just a humble tavern keeper. Just wanted me bod not to die.
Or we gotta do
Daggermaw
something.
is a beast folk druid.
Yeah, she's the leader of my tribe.
Oh, actually, yeah, and there is a village or a place where people live underneath. And you call them the veins? That's these tunnels?
It's the name of the tunnels that run all under Dragon City.
I feel like the last time I was heavily under the influence, I asked you some questions about this before knowing anything about it.
You've asked me a lot of things under the influence, so you know, don't feel too bad if you don't remember everything. But at that
Remember,
moment,
you didn't want to answer.
so at this moment, we are actually going to cut away from the scene here at the Welcome Stray, and we are going to see what is happening. Elias Thornweaver.
Goodness.
For this section, do we want to remain in the call or shall we move down one voice channel, those of us who are not Elias Thornweaver, or our tech crew? We shall, yeah, we'll move down to that. Does everybody see hidden room voice channel?
Oh,
So it's just you and me, Elias.
Yes. Alright.
am I deaf?
I real
God,
fast.
is that you?
I'm trying to move
If you need to stay
Joe
stand,
down. Yeah, I'm just trying to move Joe. Yeah, but I need to move Joe. You aren't seeing the veins currently, correct? Oh, okay, great. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh,
all
no.
right.
Tell me
That's
the
right.
good news first.
Be afraid. All right. So as we cut to a scene deep underground in the very veins of the mountain that our heroes were just talking about. You find Elias Thornweaver, sorcerer of Dragon City, settled in a closely tighted off cave. Blue crystals jut all around from floor, ceiling, and walls, emitting soft, verdant light. Dancing among these crystals and throughout the cave are the blue wisps you had seen before. Bort had told you that these are called Barkfar, just creatures of light that are harmless as long as you leave them alone.
Yeah.
Standing in front of you is the image of Father Ramius, the cult leader of the Gentle Way,
Interesting.
who you know was murdered right in front of you during the previous encounter, but afterwards showed himself in the distance and beckoned you to follow. And out of curiosity, you did. Now you are here, him standing right in front of you. How do you feel,
Okay.
Elias?
Wow. I mean, I feel like the reason why I follow him is because I feel like a tingling in my mind. Like something was telling me I should investigate, I should follow him. Not so much that I trust him or I think he could be any good. We know what he's capable of. So, yeah, evil guy vibes. So I think my character Elias is gonna, like, out of curiosity, use his telekinesis to try and move him, just to make sure he's real, or like if he's physically there, like trying to move him with.
As you try to move him, nothing happens. He just stands there in the dim blue light, staring at you.
Okay, who are you? What are you?
You know me. That's why you came. You know me.
You died before my eyes. I remember it.
No. This person died, yes. I didn't die. I was watching you. Had to get you close. Keep you safe.
A minute. Wait. You are the voice inside my head, right?
No voice. I not speak you. Speak now.
So, you're saying that that body or spirit's not yours. You're using it.
No. Yes.
Then,
roll me a perception check, Elias.
Ooh, great. I'm gonna use this, the one tool we have in here, just so it's visible.
All right.
So perception is gonna be... Okay, I have a +2, so let's hope for the best.
Always hope for the best.
So it's a 20... Oh, wait. Oh,
That's a little too high, but what
Oh.
you should have does pass.
okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it was a +2 anyways.
So you can tell that as he's speaking to you, the voice isn't actually coming out of him. His mouth is moving, but the sound is actually echoing from deeper off in the cave.
I think then I'm gonna follow the voice source.
All right. As you move past the illusion, you can hear what you think was the source of the sound hidden in a little nook in the cavern wall.
Interesting. I think I have my whispering dial in hand because I always do. So I want to try and use it. It has this feature where I can get traces of echoes of things that had happened here before. So I want to try and use that to see if anything happened here that's like something very crucial, like people get scared or died, or
Okay,
I'm gonna try this.
absolutely. So go ahead and use that on. And let's see. Let's do another perception check with advantage.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we got a good one, the first one. Let's see how it goes this time. So, okay, it was perception, right?
Yes, sir.
So there's the first one. And then the
Okay.
second one. Oh my god. I think we
Alright.
know which one I'm gonna choose.
I think we do. So your 13 is going to pass because you are also using the whispering dial. And the shadows kind of pull back, and hidden in this nook in the stone wall is a creature roughly the same size as you. Its body is slightly insectile with similar blue crystals covering its chitinous form. You see me. I know. I know I know. And the illusion that was Father Ramius disappears. You see, I keep King safe. Keep you safe. Get you out of city.
King.
Yes, keep King safe. Time running out.
King of what?
King of Murkfar.
Oh.
And as he says that, all of the blue wisps start to buzz and fly
Oh my
all
God.
around, excited, keeping just away from touching you, but are buzzing all around you, eager to be near.
Okay. Oh, what is your king supposed to do?
Bring back the Murkfar. No longer land dead. Bring back. Must get you to Queen. Get you in Night Sea. Time running out.
Yeah, you should take me with your queen. But I'll be safe there.
Yes, you die here.
I die. Oh, okay. Yeah. I should come with you, right?
Yes. Time almost out. We get there soon.
I'm gonna try to, as I walk along with them, is there maybe a chance I could just use a sending spell so I could communicate with my friends? Would that be possible?
Yes, but right now you are in a place where your mojo is actively being dampened.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to have to try, and you're probably going to have to burn sorcery point
Ooh.
in order for you to actually be able to send a message out. Now, what are you going to send? Where to find you? Who it is that's taken you?
Oh my god. I think
There's only so many words.
yeah, there. I know it pretty well. Last time I had my friend Mirko count them for me, but this time I'm alone, so my maths should probably be on top shape. If I'm able to just...
For the audience at home, how many words are you allowed?
I'm allowed to just 25 words per use of the spell, which I just
Okay.
have like one use with my sorcery.
Yeah,
So yeah.
you should have 2 sorcery points.
Oh, true.
You could do 2 spent spells of your sending message. Now, let's recount some of the things that you can see around you. Your previous perception checks, you will say that you've been able to see that the stone around here is the same draconian basalt that was in the undead factory that you all recently blew up. And there, on your way to this cave, you had seen a small bit of running water. Other than that, caves all look like caves to you.
I see. Okay. I am gonna said to them, okay, I'll follow you. Just let me concentrate a little bit because I'm getting dizzy with all this interference, okay? So just give me a second and I'll be okay to walk.
Yes.
So I just sit in the rock, the nearest rock, and I'm just gonna focus. And I'm gonna say to my friends, Elias here. I'm alive. Underground cave near water. Same, what is it called? Like minerals from, how is it, factory. Being held by Queen. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my god. That's super summary. Okay. I think I'll add, I don't know what to say. I wish I had people here helping me make this, but this is realistic. I'm in a place where I don't have time to think, so I think I'll just leave it as that. That's my message.
Okay. So you burn a sorcery point, and you are hoping that you're trying to reach your friend Mirko.
Yes.
All right. So now that you have sent that, how do you feel? What do you want to do next?
I think I'm just gonna pretend like I'm feeling better, and I'll just follow them to whatever they want to.
All right. Come. Keep quiet. We must get you to see Queen in 3 days, or you die.
In 3 days?
Yes, you die in 3 days.
Okay.
Come. Let's keep quiet. The beast is near.
The beast?
Beast. Old. Nice to eat. You tasty for beast. Quiet.
I'll follow you.
With that, it's going to slowly bring you out of the cave, and the floating murk will slowly dim their lights, following along. And with that, we will head back to the Welcome Stray. Rest of our party joining just a moment.
the way I put it is, I did not know you could do that.
We're supposed to be you.
So welcome back to the Welcome Stray. Now, as you guys are in the middle of your conversation, Ophelia, your brain is suddenly racked with intense psychic pain. Just like an air horn going off in your ear. And Elias floats into your mind.
Ooh, I knock my drink over, and I'm kind of...
Elias, let me have you recount your message.
Yes. Elias here. I'm alive.
Oh,
Underground cave. Near water. Same minerals from factory. Being held by Quinn.
okay, Quinn, cinnamon rolls. Guys, I'm hearing Elias right now.
Just
Cinnamon rolls?
just as quickly as that message bombarded your mind, it is gone.
Elias? Elias, can you hear me? I mean, my head pain went away, so I'm guessing... Okay, let me... Bort, do you have a piece of paper and a... quill or
Yeah,
a
I
pen?
should have, yeah, just ignore the weird drawings on it. It was just nothing to be concerned about.
I wholeheartedly... What are the drawings? Just as I take a
They are
quick gander.
attempts at a very sexy lady. Bort does not seem to have mastered the basics of the humanoid form. It's a little flat, it's a little off-center, and would never want to meet this individual if it was a real person.
Got it. Okay. I will, Ophelia will ignore those as she's quickly writing down.
Just ignore. It's a silly downtime thing. I was bored. It's just you don't need to pay any attention.
Keep
Okay,
trying, Bort.
I'll be writing Quinn, cinnamon rolls. Main thing, guys, Elias is alive. He's alive, and he just sent me a message. I'm like, God, is this what Mirko feels
You said
the
cinnamon
whole
roll?
time? He said he smelled cinnamon rolls, and Quinn is holding him. Was that the leader of the Gentle Way? Who I'm thinking of? Quinn?
Just to help you in this moment,
My head really
Elias
hurts.
here. I am alive. Underground cave. Near water. Same minerals as factory. Being held by Queen.
Oh, Queen! As in crown.
I will say that the just the intense psychic trauma does make you smell cinnamon rolls, but no cinnamon rolls are actually to be had.
Oh,
That's
man.
unfortunate. Okay. Well, I'm smelling cinnamon rolls. He said he's by water in an underground cave, so he must still be in the veins. And held by Queen. I don't know any queens of this realm. Bort, do you
Maybe
know
we
of
can
any
ask around.
queens in the veins?
There's no queens in the veins.
Are there cinnamon rolls in the veins?
I hope there's cinnamon roll in my vein.
I feel you there.
Last time I checked, but someone
this-
could have stuck some down there.
Hmm.
Is this the queen of the undead? Like the queen? You know, we have the dragon
Oh.
emperor, and is she the queen?
The ruler of the dead.
Yeah.
Oh man, if she's in Dragon City.
Oh.
Now, as a little bit of help, same minerals as factory. Now, Bruno, you remember figuring out exactly what kind of minerals the factory was built around. It was draconian basalt, and several places within Goblin Town still have large deposits from the old dwarven mines.
That's right. I know the locations of many of them too. My family, either we worked on them in some way or I have connections. So I love caves. I'm more than happy to go exploring. Where I think would be some of the most logical deposits of these draconian basalt. I'm also thinking that in the explosion, we don't know where Mirko went. Mirko last told us that he's going to be looking around, looking for Elias and checking things out, skulking around in the shadows. Knowing Mirko, he's probably still down there somewhere in the caves, so I'm thinking of going to go look for him pretty soon.
Yeah. Bruno, why don't you roll me a history check for recalling the location of those old mines?
I rolled a total of a 17.
All right, 17. So with the 17, you're also able to recall that one of the old mines that runs under Dogtooth Street, there's a well, a public use well in Goblin Town. That might be a pretty good place to start for draconian basalts and near water.
I like that idea, to go looking in that well, to go down that well and to check it out. Anybody want to go with me?
I order a second drink and put it down really quick, and I'm like, I think we all should go.
Yeah, I mean, if that's our next move, now that I know he's alive, he's still being held somewhere by someone, which is concerning. But if we go to that well and maybe smell some cinnamon rolls, that could be a good sign. I honestly don't know where Mirko went either.
Just then, out from the packed storeroom, Mirko pops his head in. Hey guys! Turns out Ophelia's mom is willing to help us traverse through the veins.
My mom?
Yeah, wasn't that the possum lady? Wasn't that your mom?
So it is your mom.
I hope not. No, I'm gonna say no, that's not her. That's oh god, Ophelia starts thinking about the years that have gone by and her birthday.
Do
and
you
it's,
need to do a
putting two
history
and two
check?
together. Do I need to roll? Can I roll something to see if she's my mom? That'd be so good.
All I gotta
You know
say
what?
is
Let's actually have you roll a wisdom save right now.
Wisdom save. Oh lordy. I don't even. Okay, hold on.
So,
it's just a
Ophelia,
flat
I feel like you
20.
should enjoy the embarrassment while it lasts. But it sounds like that's our signal to go.
I rolled a 4.
Unfortunately, you're having so many people say it, and having someone not only know your dad, but Bubblecoin in this strange city. The wheels are turning in your mind, and you're starting to think, am I part possum? Did they lie to me? Have I been part possum folk this entire time?
Oh my god.
Your world is slightly upended, but you've got a friend to save.
Yeah. I'm thinking these thoughts, but I will, and I'm concerned that perhaps this woman may be my biological mother. Maybe that's why Pockets is so we vibe. Oh my god. Okay.
No.
Let's focus on Elias, because yeah,
I think you
Okay.
probably should grab a second drink too, and then let's get out of here.
Yeah, Bort, second drink, and then we'll go find. Yep. Elias.
Yeah, I'll get you a second drink. All right. And as Bort pours another drink for the very worried Ophelia Nawalu, we will end our play session for this evening. And we will take it over to just our above table section and just talk with the cast. Guys, how are you feeling both about that session and previous one? Things have progressed. Elias, please, or Alfonso, please join us back in.
Hey, turns out I'm alive.
Bombshell.
It turns out you're alive.
Yep.
Always good.
And I'm happy for that. I mean, I'm just dying to tell everyone what's happening, but I can't, and that's super cool. That's
The
super
I
burdens
love
of
not
secret.
knowing.
The only person who's gonna know is Elias and the audience.
Okay, audience, you're lucky. We're lucky. we can go through this, okay? We're gonna do it together. You give me strength to keep on forward. Yeah, it's wild. Elias is in a situation, and I can't wait for the party to find him and to deal with whatever's happening there. It's gonna be so cool. I'm happy I got to use my magical item at last.
Ooh.
Super cool. Only spoiler I can give.
Is that how you contacted me?
Not quite. I was just using my spell, but let me tell you, it was hard
We'll
to
never
reach
know.
Yeah.
I know I'm not Mirko, so luckily I don't know where he's out of range.
I'm sorry for the
You got-
cinnamon roll aromatic.
Oh my god. Is he just craving cinnamon rolls? And I just like there's not even a telltale.
It's just the way it's
Magic
present.
has a big cost,
Yeah.
man. Sometimes it's cinnamon rolls.
Mm.
It's
Maybe.
you gotta get your calorie count done.
Yeah.
By the way,
Please give me the cinnamon rolls.
I feel like that Mirko totally would have said that, and totally
Yeah.
would have said
That was
that as
good.
a joke, and
That was
done
good.
it just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, and it would have
Yes.
been,
Yep.
and it was hilarious.
Thank you.
W.
Yes, sadly with the
Oh.
absence of our other team member Will, I had to improvise a little bit, and hopefully he's not offended by the cadence.
I think you channeled him quite well.
Yeah, he would come just to say yo mama joke.
And you know, I was sick for the last in-person session. I was sad to have missed it, but I feel like coming back to it this way and having a little bit of a story to bring in myself, and
cool.
hearing the events through the lens of your characters was super fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed, you know, like I think there are so many like kind of loose ends sometimes from like our previous adventures that this is a cool format to play
Yeah.
with. Whether it is like, yeah, if someone can't make it a session or if we bring somebody else in, that, you know, it's nice that Todd has like the connections, like, is it a
Yeah.
spell or like a feat or something?
Oh, it's like a skill, a freelancer
Okay.
skill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice that we have that, so it's kind of like it's a good avenue to know about the inner workings of the city and the different boroughs and play with more catching up
He's
with
the
new
I know
people.
someone that knows someone.
Yeah,
and it
because as
works.
Ophelia, I don't know anybody. so that's fun. Maybe except a couple people I swindled, but yeah. No,
I'm sure they know you too.
yeah, they'll remember.
Boy, and bit by bit, we're getting famous. It's kind of fun. It's fun to feel it, right? To sort of like, we know the things that we've done, and now there have been 2 big booms in the night that are totally our responsibility.
Yeah, you guys are hopefully not starting to rack up any more infamy with the local guard, because if Bellara can put it together, then chances are another guard who's maybe not as friendly to you could as well.
Yeah, the arsonist squad.
Yeah.
We get caught up in a turf war between factions of the guard.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Look
Yeah, knowing
exciting.
that there is such like a, what do you call it? Like a rotten core of the guard is interesting too. Like,
Do they call those police gangs these days?
suppose so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what is everyone excited about going forward from what we've experienced?
I kind of like the. Obviously, finding Elias will be fun, and getting to explore the veins more and finding out who the queen is. But I kind of like also like just like the BS roles. Like now I'm gonna think Dagger Maw is my mother, and so like just rolling for stupid stuff like that is like, I mean, it plays to my 0 wisdom. So, yeah, I like the more roles of character building and things like that.
I mean, to some extent, the whole campaign is mildly charged up by Sam thinking Trisha's her mom.
Wow.
That's
Well, that can happen when you're literally a fish out of water. Is sometimes you're a little gullible.
Yeah, you know, the sea level is different here, so I don't know.
That's exactly what we'll blame it on.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's good laughs. I'm really excited about. I really feel like now that we're like sort of 5 sessions in ultimately, right? And the ideas around our characters are settling and sort of like interacting with the kind of most realized version of your characters is sounding really exciting.
Todd, how are you feeling? What are you excited about?
I'm always excited about the action. I'm excited about the combat, and let me use all my weapons. Kind of from a tactical point of view, really exploring the tactical part of combat. That's cool to me. That's something I feel comfortable with. The role playing aspect, like what we're doing, that's something I feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable with, but it's still not something that's natural. So yeah, I'm having a great time. I think I realized that when I was, leading those little character building workshops, I've confirmed that I feel more comfortable role playing when I'm the game master, when I'm doing all the NPCs, when I'm doing that. But when I'm playing with my own character, it's a little bit harder for me. I've always been a fan. I just always been a fan of the combat. But I'm having a great time overall. I enjoy the time spent at the Welcome Stray. And this second time I felt doing this, I felt more comfortable. The first time I was overwhelmed. I had no idea what was going on. That was my first time ever in like a digital Roll20 environment, and now I'm a little bit. I know where to find my drink at the bar. Let's put it that way.
Love it.
Well, and part of your character is all about the action, and it's awesome.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
It aligns.
Now that I'm level 6, I can take enemies and make it so attacks on them have advantage. So I can totally back you up on your tactics.
Nice.
Hey,
There you go.
that's exciting.
Don't you worry.
Even roleplay is not my strong suit either, clearly, because Ophelia's voice is the same as mine. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff, or putting myself in that kind of position. So I feel you on that. And then also, but like you also brought in a cool character moment with like just the introduction of Bruno with like the feather being like his like red inspiring something for the clan. Like that's really big. That like I think you are better than you think at like the role play aspect, because you add so much detail that like I never think about, and it's informed by the source book as well, I feel. So that's really exciting to see.
and your character's frustrations and rages change the story,
Mhm.
and the rest of us have to figure out what
Yeah.
it is.
100%.
And that's an essential part. It's really big.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. I think you all guys all do a great job of leaning in the role playing. It's fun to watch you guys just really get into character, whether it's online, but especially in the bookstore. You know, just watching you guys just having fun and just getting into it, and it helps me. Cool.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, I want to thank you all for being here this evening and hope you all had fun. And most importantly, I hope you, citizen, watching this video, also had fun with us tonight. And look for us for our next live play at the bookstore at UCSD.
I'm excited for that.
Definitely.
Awesome.